When you think about your journey, what drew you to saying a full body yes to this cocoon to begin with?
I felt like I was at a point in my life where I was like tired of doing the same things and not really accomplishing anything. Or not that I wasn't accomplishing anything, but I wasn't making the like growth and steps that I really wanted to see for myself. And so the opportunity to participate in a space where I could be like supported and guided and encouraged to like build the habits that I wanted to build and like do all the things to like actually hold me accountable to taking the steps like was really, really appealing. And it was just like the timing of it all felt really aligned.
Beautiful. And what would you say is the biggest realization or breakthrough that you experienced while working together?
I think just the realization that like I have free access to my intuition and higher self whenever I want to access it, and that I can actually trust my intuition. I think that was the biggest, like, eye opener and, like, takeaway moment because I've always I guess I kinda, like, in the back of my mind knew it was there and the connection was there, but I was either afraid to tap into it or just, like, skeptical to tap into it, but to, like, get to that point of, like, fully trusting it and just knowing that the messages I'm receiving are actually from my higher self and I can trust it, that was really, really powerful.
Amazing. And what did you enjoy the most about our sessions?
I enjoy, like I mean, it's hard to pick one thing, right? Like, I love the guided meditations and, like, pulling in, like, the breath work and the energy and all of that stuff, but I also like just the opportunity to kind of, like, talk through like, to have a safe space with someone that you can talk through things that maybe, like, you weren't really ready to talk through before and to, like, hit on some of those deeper topics that I really wasn't even expecting to come up. But also just feel really safe and held to be able to go there and not be afraid to go there.
Amazing. And what specific results or transformation did you experience during the cocoon?
I think we had, like, 3 main areas that I wanted to work on or things that I was, like, hoping to do, which was buying a house, elevating in my career, and just building those, like, consistent, like, meditation and wellness practices. And, like, literally, I've been able to accomplish all 3 within this last 3 months, and, like, the timeline was even quicker than I had anticipated it happening for all of those things. I think when we went into this, where I was like, "June is probably when I'm gonna be able to do all of these things," and yet it's, April, and they've all happened, so
Celebrating you so hard in each of those things. And what was it like being in the energy of my coaching?
I mean, it's amazing. Like I said, it feels really safe and, like, supportive and, like, all of the things. Like, even, like, even in times where I'm like, I've had a busy day or, like, it's like, okay, this is one thing and a lot of different things, like, immediately as soon as I'm with you, like, the energy shift changes. So, I think it's just very, like, uplifting and, like, high energy and just like I said, a really safe space to just let all the other things go and be intentional with.
And you were also part of the Cocoon Collective community. How did you like being part of that community?
I really enjoy it. I think I was a little nervous about it, honestly, because again, it's like I am always nervous to be in energy with people I don't know really well. And so I don't know any of these women besides coming to the Cocoon Collective call with them. But I feel like it has been really a good experience. Like it's very organic and like the relationships and the support for each other, like you can feel it even though you don't really know these people. And you're like, it is a very natural, organic community where we just even though I don't know a lot about people's backstories or, like, what they're going through, you can just feel each other cheering the other person on as we share bits and pieces of ourselves, so that's really, really cool.
Mm. And who would you recommend coaching Cocoon to?
I mean, I would recommend it to anybody that's just, like, in a space where they are feeling like they wanna elevate themselves or, like, challenge themselves to step out of their comfort zone and, like, really push for those things that even, that maybe have felt within reach, but they weren't sure how to tackle it or how to go towards it. Like I said, I feel like this is a really it's a really good space to take the things that you wanna do for yourself and just elevate them to a new level.
Hmm. And what would you say to anyone who might be on the fence about joining a cocoon?
I would say, like, just do it. Like, I probably had my own reservations initially, like because it's very easy to get in your head about, like, "Can I do this logistically?" Like, "Can I do this financially?" Like, "Is this the right fit for me?" But, I mean, immediately once I, like, just dove in, like, it absolutely is exactly what I needed, and, you know, you could easily give in to those, like, logistical barriers of, "Can I afford this right now?" or "Can" but the reality of it is, like, it's an investment in yourself, right? And so, we've talked before about, like, how I'm one of those people that's very resourceful and I just figure it out. So that's
Yeah,
exactly
you
what I
are.
did. I was like, "I have to do this, so let me just figure out how to make this happen." Like, it was absolutely worth it. Like, it was absolutely everything I needed.
Well, you did it. And is there anything else that you want to add or share?
Just that, like, I'm extremely grateful for this time. Like, I feel like it sped by so fast. When you go into it, you're like, "Oh, 12 weeks, that's a long time." And like, here we are at week 12. But no, I'm just like really grateful for everything that I've learned and everything you've poured into me in this time. And just all of the growth that's happened. I'm just so grateful.